Hey guys, this is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Nvidia stock, guys. So today we have a red candle and it's a good sell-off. How does it changes the structure over here? We'll talk about all of that in this video. And most importantly, guys, if you have seen my video yesterday, I already talked about that there's a potential of a sell-off today, right? This is the video I did yesterday. Nvidia stock, tomorrow some sell-off. That is for today now, right? So it happened. So sell-off happened, all right? So I have some news as well to go over on Nvidia, because this does relates to some of their bottom line. But all in all, we'll take a look at the price action, the structure, and what can we be expecting tomorrow, especially, and all in general, what I think Nvidia stock technically is, the levels and how technically it may run into all the way until split. And then we will see that can this cool off continue to happen, or is there a place where Nvidia can be bought back up? We'll talk about everything in this video, guys. So hit the like, subscribe, and also, as you know, none of this is any financial advice. It's only for education purposes. All right, so let's begin. I want to start off with just an update on my swing bot. So you can see we got a sell signal today. That's a full final position close. Partial profits were taken all the way throughout the journey. Up here you can see partial profits S1, S2, S3, S4 all the way to S7, and we got a final sell as well today. And this was the buying position that was opened at 949 by the bot, and you can see the trade here. Last 30 trades, $35,000. They're red trades as well, guys. Okay, it's the calculation is net P&L, so it is taking into account profitable days as well and losing days as well, or trades I should say. And so this last trade, this one that you are seeing on the screen as well, this was max run was 20,000 on it, and closed P&L is 12,800. So yep, I think this is the largest move in the last 30 trades that my bot has given. There has been good some 10,000 as well, 7,000 as well. I'm seeing 8,000 and all of that as well. But yeah, this is the biggest so far. So loving it, Let's see what bot does now. Again, there's guarantee of nothing, only educational tool, just as a reference I use. And if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below. But I take guarantee of nothing. Tomorrow can be a red trade. Okay, that's the name of the game. All right, it's all about learning through the risk management. It's all about managing the portfolio and risk tolerance, stop losses, entering in the proper structures and all of that. And bot just assists in that. I mean, I'm just seeing all the calculations here, okay? And this is purely just how bot has done all this data. All these calculations are based off of bot's performance, okay? But again, these are only educational tools. You can see there are red trades as well. So yeah. Okay, anyways, let's go to the daily interval. And so yeah, we have a red candle. There is one level not showing up right now for the reasons that it will be confirmed later in the evening. And most likely you will see that level tomorrow for sure. Up here, somewhere up on the top, I'm very sure about that. So what are we doing now, guys? It's a red candle, right? We have taken out the previous green candle. So is it just a pullback, or are we heading lower? So here's the thing, Nvidia is quite extended. So I know this may sound ridiculous, right? Or ludicrous as well. But this thing, the structure on daily interval is still bullish on this, even if it comes down to 975. Nvidia is still bullish. I know you might be like, what are you talking about, Junior Trader? It's like, this is so low. Yes, technically on the daily interval structure, it is still bullish. So technically, as I showed you on my swing bot as well, my swing bot gave all the profitable positions now. So you take the profits in the extension, but the definition of structure is still bullish on the daily interval. So the bulls can, technically Nvidia is still in bulls control. Okay, 975. But yes, intraday cool-offs, intraday short plays, those could be traded. Okay, so you have to define your range of the and the type of trading you are doing, right? You have to identify, is it a day trade? If you are going with the plan of day trading, you gotta get out by the end of the day, no matter what the results are. You can't go with a plan of day trading and then turn it into swing. right? I mean, if you want to do, you can go and do whatever you want to do, but that's not disciplined trading, because your day trading plans are different than swing trading plans. Okay, for example, here, if we continue to cool off day trading, right? It's the short play, as we'll talk about in just a second on the lower time frames. But if this starts to find a pullback somewhere, structure is technically still bullish, guys, right? So why would you wanna be in the belief that it's the bearish place, the swing? No, it's not. Yes, intraday short can be played, but not. I mean, there's still, this is an exceptional case where it's very extended, so this can be held for 1, 2, 3 days as well, these short plays on this. But then this is not that it's just going to keep plummeting. There are levels, as we'll go through, that it would have support. Anyways, I talked enough here. Now, before going to the lower intervals, I forgot that I want to talk about this thing. US taps brakes on AI chip sales to Middle East over national security concern. All right, here we go. Nvidia and AMD will be sort of affected. So we'll see how it affects, the paper, the bottom line on the Nvidia's, forecast. But yeah, something to just keep in mind. And yeah, insiders have been selling. Well, good for them. They gotta make money as well. Here you go. All right. Anyways, all right. So let's go to the lower time frames and let's start talking about the price section there. Okay. So here we are, right? And what are we seeing? So we have marked a distribution phase here, and as I was already telling you that I am expecting a sell-off as if we continue to fail to go higher. And Nvidia did pretty much just failed to go higher. It did a fake out above 1150 and then just failed miserably. And as I mentioned that 1124, if it loses, will come down to the level of 1106 or 7, right? We got that flush candle as well. And even right now, Nvidia is selling off. It's at $1,094. It's in the post market right now. So now, guys, yes, intraday, it's a downside play. Even if any pullback comes to the level of 1123 at this point, it's just a resistance level to watch. Intraday, yes, it can cool off. It can continue to cool off. Now, how low can it go? Just my opinion. Look, if you want to just trade it long, right? If tomorrow it breaks above 1106 or 107, there's a little bit of a range that could be traded intraday long as well. And as I said, right, this is just so bullish in the structure. If you are not comfortable trading intraday short, you gotta wait for a pullback to complete. And how you identify pullback, where it's completing, through the means of pivot, through the means of consolidations, through the means of previous price action area of support or resistance. So where are those levels where I first expect this thing can continue? Look, 200 hours moving average is usually the place I would like to see it go in that direction when the direction is in that side, okay? So let's see if it continues lower. But the levels to watch where potentially some, well, levels are already marked on my chart, but I'm still going to provide more important levels out of already these important levels. But what you can also do is just go to my indicator and move the intraday depth level low, which means it will only show the most important levels. Here you go. Yeah, here you go. So it makes a little bit, if you are looking for a little bit of a just very, very, very important levels as only, right? So yeah, as I was talking about this level, right, 1106, never mind, this level showed up right now. It's fine because the price is also there. And then 1063, sorry. So yes, these are the places. If it goes above 1106, a little bit of upside may come, but then don't forget that level. I know it's not showing that right now. I know it will come up tomorrow, but oh, sorry, that's the swing bot. But yeah, right now let's do medium then. But yeah, low to medium and let it load. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to keep it high because I know it's in the post market. There are a few adjustments it's doing. Yeah, I just want to keep this level 1123 there just to, but you got my point, right? You already saw what are the most important level when it's going in that downside direction to watch for potential price reaction. So 1063. And so yeah, if we come down there, let's see, because the thing is that it all comes down to if it's going to lose this gap. Usually there are, buyers sitting at the gap if the price is coming from the top, or sellers sitting when the price is going from bottom to top in the gap. And so we'll see if this demand holds. If we break this zone of the gap, become lower, then you're watching 1062. If you don't see any price action holding here, um, the target is 200 hours moving average. But these are intraday short plays. But remember, guys, since it's in the downtrend, intraday downtrend, if you see consolidation here, your intraday pullback, more comfortable play would be to the levels to the upside. Levels to the upside, as if it keeps confirming. Okay, I take some partial profits because you are still going against the trend, right? Because the trend on intraday is at least to the downside. On swing, which the structure is still bullish, but intraday cool off is coming already, and this cool off may be longer just because it's so extended to the upside. And usually what happens is if this pullback needs to hold somewhere, you would need to see on the hourly interval some double bottom structure for the reversal of the confirmation of the pullback at these important areas, levels with the 200 hours moving average and so forth. But yeah, right now, I think tomorrow we might see a continuation in the market to the downside. QQQ and SPY are also heavily selling off as well. So we might see a continuation with that as well. This is, you can see on the 5 minutes that today, Nvidia rejected at our significant level upon the, the day trading levels plus upon the top. Came back down, started reacting at our day trading levels plus, got some good bounce, flushed, and where did it go, right? Fell all the way to our next levels, tried to rebound, but rejected where? At our next day trading levels plus. So that's why these levels are very important to trade with. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. Okay, now, so guys, yeah, that's Nvidia. So in my opinion, there's a potential we might cool off unless that 1020, was it $1,024 level tomorrow? Let's see. Sorry guys, let me take a look at again. Yeah, if you get above 1106 tomorrow, there might be some intraday upside can come to 1124, but you have to see if it rejects there, because if it rejects there, that's just a resistance sorry, in the intraday downtrend, and we might continue lower. And but yeah, I expect Nvidia to at least now a day or two, at least tomorrow. We'll talk about over the weekend as well how things are looking like. But yeah, I expect this to continue lower tomorrow. It's just a matter of fact if it's just going to continue lower from here, or it will do some bounce and then continue lower. But yeah, the structure on intraday is to the downside, and on the daily interval, if you are just looking to play the long, then you have to wait now for the pullback to rest, show those confirmations as I was talking about on the hourly interval at those important levels, to show some double bottom, some consolidation, some price action support, and then that would confirm some pullback on this overall structure. And we'll see if, again, a little bit of a long play comes. But remember, through the pullback, yeah, you just be careful that take partial profits throughout the journey, all right? Because that's the way it's done. Okay, all right guys, so I'm not going to talk about the QQQ and SPY in this video. I already talked about that today. I did a video on QQQ SPY with the tech stocks. I just want to show you AMD, because at one point in the post market it was $2 down. And so another thing, so if you have seen my video on AMD over this weekend, this bulls and bears both will chop, the calls and the puts. This video, I talked about in this video that how I'm expecting this week will be choppy, and we are getting the choppy week. This thing trying to hold the bullish sentiment, but is getting sold off in the supply zone up here. And yeah, so we'll see. In the post market, I noticed that it was falling as well, a little bit getting bought back up. But anyways, still trying to find some support at 200 hours moving average. Anyways, so guys, yeah, just follow my videos that I have done. Those, they talk about everything already. I don't think I have time today to cover AMD in a separate video as well. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys, for Nvidia. That's what I want to talk about, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Take care. Bye.